So I just realized that animes or movies or any scripted shows, they're not really that good for advanced language learners. A lot of people will say anime is not good for learning languages, but I actually disagree with that because it's good for beginners or intermediate learners because you're just trying to improve your comprehension. And any kind of show that interests you, as long as it helps you improve your comprehension, it's good for learning because whatever type of show you're watching, the fundamental grammatical structures or vocabulary or the way these characters speak is largely the same. Whether you're watching podcasts or anime or YouTube videos, like you can learn the basic stuff by watching any kind of content. But today I'm specifically talking about advanced learners where you kind of find yourself lacking in a certain area of output. For example, you want to improve your sense of humor, or you want to improve the richness of your vocabulary when you're in a certain kind of situation. You want to be able to handle social situations better, and you want to improve a certain category of vocabulary. I think this applies to that sort of people. So the reason I think scripted content is not really good for training your output is because I've tried a lot of these types of content, and what I've realized is that if I try to copy how a movie character replies or make a comeback, a lot of the time it's really hard to apply it in real life. For example, the character might use a witty comeback, but in real life you're rarely able to find the exact same situation where you can just apply that sentence, and it's really hard to make your own variation, right? So it's basically useless trying to copy those lines. You'll have a really hard time finding the exact right context to use that line. So instead, I find it much more efficient to just watch unscripted content like reality TV shows, things like that, where you can watch a lot of realistic conversations where the characters are just talking normally like a real person in real life, because they're going to be using a lot of filler words, a lot of repetitive the density of the information in each sentence is not going to be as high as scripted content, which is good because that means you're going to be much more likely to be able to use those phrases or words in real life. When the line is very designed, tailored for that movie scene, it's just very hard to apply it in real life and basically useless. So that's kind of what I've realized recently, is that if you're trying to improve your output at an advanced level, unscripted content is actually a lot better than scripted content. But with that said, if you're just trying to improve your comprehension, trying to improve your general vocabulary, I think scripted content like movies or anime, there's still really good content to use for immersion. It's just that if you're just trying to improve your output ability by directly memorizing or copying the lines in those types of content, it's much more effective to watch genuine and authentic unscripted content, and you'll be able to utilize the things you learn from those videos much more easily than scripted forms of content. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you want to improve the efficiency of your immersion learning, definitely go try zerostudy.app. It's an app specifically designed for immersion, so you can mark words in real time when you're watching videos, and all the words you marked are automatically converted into flashcards. So you don't even have to track, you don't even have to manually make cards, and it's super easy to use. The interface is clean, and you can see how much time you spent on immersion every single day. So it pretty much tracks everything for you. I'm the creator of this app, so I'd really appreciate it if you give it a try. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video.